racing day, so right out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys! Hey, now, here we go, race day. Don't be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it to the crowd, can't take no more. Hey, since the flag came down, we head to the last lap around. Well, though, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Hey, since the flag came down, we head to the last lap around. Well, though, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Yo, it's the new Formula 1 2020 game, ladies and gentlemen. There's so much new shit in this game. The new My Team career mode that no one gives a shit anymore. The fucking 7th anniversary shit, the Michael Schumacher, and the best new feature added to the Formula 1 games, the ability to drive with no hands. Literally the first lap on this game didn't even leave pit lane, and I've already got the glitch of the no hands. I mean, that's gotta be a new world record or something, mate. Look at that, I got no hands on my steering wheel, man. Just chop my hands off, we're all good to go driving the race car. I mean, we got fucking Anakin Skywalker over here driving the Williams F1 car this year. Finishing the race at the Zandvoort over here, we actually have our hands back. Because we traded them for our head, we don't have a fucking head anymore. So while Pink Michael Schumacher over here is celebrating his 8th Formula 1 World Championship, we're celebrating that we don't have a fucking head. I mean, look at that. We got no head, man. Lost our head as well. We also have a Spider-Man grip on that champagne bottle. And what's worse, they fixed it. As of this recording, they fixed the headless glitch. This is one of the best we know has ever. At the other new track of the Vietnam, it's got Water 99 in a nutshell episode 8 over here. I mean, this new Vietnam track is, well, it's very challenging, very tight. I don't think we're going to see any racing here. Oh, fucking Mark Scaife over here. Mark Scaife with the absolute sending. This is one of the few times you ever get to see the quote-unquote toothpaste Williamsmobile on this game. But also driving in third person isn't very the best, as I just fucking can't even control my own race car. Whoever drives in third person on the F1 game should be fucking shot. It's good to see that Jeff still provides the useful information when you ask him a question.
Here's the top 5 cars as things stand, and Ricardo currently...
Little fun fact for you here, this is what custom numbers would have looked like on the toothpaste Williamsmobile. Yeah. There it is. What, you expected something more? Yeah, I don't fucking know anymore. You're expecting to choose between two different liveries? Why the fuck would you do that? Order 99 in a nutshell, episode 9 already. And episode 10 as well. And episode Sergio Perez Chungus. Oh, but that's not all. Mark Scaife over here just murders the Mercedes. Mark Scaife with the pro moves and sacrifice. 199 in a nutshell, episode 12. Well, I can confirm from this little experiment here that the new ERS button doesn't work when you're driving in the wrong direction. As you can see, I'm just getting overtaken by everyone that just comes past me. I mean, look, just not even in the picture yet. Still, there's me. And we'll move on to Spa-Francorchamps episode 13. It's a good thing we got teammates taking out the shy drivers in the field. My new favourite thing in F1 2020 to do is on its theatre mode replay and just speed up the start sequences like this. And now a 30-second tribute to the old Williams livery. Keeping the Williams delivery at the new favorite track of Vienna, we get fucked in the first sector. Not as fucked as what's happened in the next corner, where the track just becomes fucking jammed. And we're stuck behind a fucking alpha in neutral gears, because I can't work manual gears very well. 199 in a nutshell, episode 14, he does something very, very extreme. He ends up crashing coming into the entrance to the pit lane, and everyone else behind just got nowhere to go but straight into each other. And then he ends up blocking the whole pit lane with these square tyres on the rear of the car all of a sudden. So we can't do anything until he disappears back to Checo Perez Mexican land. So here's a top tip for league racing at Singapore. Get your teammate to crash into the pit lane when half the field wants to pit, and bam, you've won the race. New career mode of my team things. We get 10th, not bad, first points of the team and career. But that's the attention to the driver of the day now. It goes to Perez. Who do Sky think should get driver of the day though?
Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton.
Moving away from biased commentators to bring you half the field jumping the start before the light sequence even comes on. Here we have Alexander Albon, aka Charlie's favourite F1 driver. And he's taking lessons from Fernando Alonso and does his magical trick into the pit lane for a fresh shed of the, what are they called, mediums. Very went a lap down though doing this. While studying Alexander Albon's cheating tactics, I've realised he went through the ground at one point, so I went to see if that photo mode glitch thing would still work, and sure enough, yeah, look at that, even that building's now upside down. But yeah, look at that, you can still get out of the map in theatre mode if the car's under the track or upside down. So what was the first thing you think I did? I went straight up to fucking space. Why would you not do that? Although they have changed it from this time, where it's just a little digital effect and it all goes down to darkness, spreading across the sky. And it's very, very scary. Although not as scary as getting taken out by a big chunk of safety car. We're bringing it back for some more My Team career mode stuff, and it turns out sometimes the driver of the day doesn't really work as well as it does. As you can see, Giovinazzi is driver of the day, but his character icon doesn't load, and it only loads in at the last second. It's Warden 99 in a nutshell episode. I've actually fucking forgot what episode it is. But yep, Mercedes just turns across him, into the wall, tries to kill him, ends up killing himself. But that is not the end of that. Keep an eye for a Ferrari that comes around the corner, who appears to be a little bit blind, as he will, in a moment, drive straight into the Mercedes. The Krusty Krab Renault ends up smacking in the back of him, and that was the end of. Sorry to interrupt myself there, but I think that same Mercedes ends up being stuck here at Baku as the Renault smashes into him, causing a monumental pile-up. He was flipping. But it's not the end of that. An AlphaTauri up here died at the castle section. We don't see it, end up ploughing into him, getting ploughed by the Alpha from behind. And it just ended up being a blocked piece of shit as the Haas, disconnected Haas, comes in. We're still stuck, picking up penalties left, right and centre. And when we finally do get cleared, we'll just end up taking our front wing with us and end up dropping up at this racing point around the corner here. You know, I would say this is another Warning 99 in a nutshell episode. It's the fact the other two guys here weren't doing the exact same thing. But race leader here, they end up killing him, and they end up killing each other as well in the process. That's a great job, guys. It's left up to the big Chungus 99, who literally murders half the field coming around of Ascari. But while we're too busy watching the murder, a bomb actually goes off just off screen behind us here. So when we switch to one of the other guys here, it's just a bloodbath murder scene down the backstretch of Italy. It ended up being so graphical that the game decided, or by game I mean Clip, decides to glitch the fuck out and we can't see jack shit. Order 99 in a nutshell, you remember, I forgot what episode we were up to, so yeah. We interrupt this program to bring you Square Wheels. Ignore why there's no audio in this clip, I don't know, I guess the clip just bugged out. But it doesn't matter anyway, because our teammate slams into us, nearly ending both our fucking qualifying sessions. Moving away from teammate takeouts to bring you me being a fucking asshole to this guy. Team just fixed the front wing, and I just do the Fernando Alonso-esque and not even leave the fucking pit lane at all. We just wait. He's not happy obviously in the game chat, but Yeah, that's asshole movements. It doesn't seem to be we've been playing this game a lot, because we make a mistake coming out of turn 2, and it tells me to use a fucking flashback. We all know that on the F1 2018 game, this little section of pit exit at France had no collision, so we were able to go through it. They fixed this for 2019, and no shocker, it was still fixed for 2020. Well, so it seemed. We use a flashback, and we just end up going straight back to our fucking pit box. Just no control, we can use our ERS button, but it doesn't matter. When we get into pit lane, we speed up to 60k, and we have no regards for running over our own fucking pit crew members, do the fastest 180 ever, and we just end up in the pit box. France! Apparently Cody's didn't program a camera for the My Team thing in the pit stop, because we end up in the middle of butt fucking nowhere when our teammate fucking pits. Well, the F1 2020 game is definitely interesting, but it has one last trick up its sleeve. We decided we're going to kill Lewis Hamilton here on the front straight. We get punished by the whole fucking game freezing, with us going slightly through the ground. And that's the F1 2020 game. All clips are definitely not within a week. We'll be back where we definitely don't spin on a safety car restart with 2 laps to go for the win. That definitely doesn't happen.